Okay, so welcome to Team Zoom. We do these every single Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, and they're always super fun, informative. You learn something new. You hear from top leaders. You hear from people that are killing it in the business, which you will actually. Thank you, Mara. I actually did my makeup for my daughter's birthday party today, but you always hear from top leaders giving you tips and tricks, and you always fill your cup on these kinds of trainings. So I am really, really excited for you to hear from our newest Ruby, Karen, in just a minute. I'm so excited. I love seeing people move up in rank and just do the things that they actually set out to do in this business. It makes me so happy. But first I want to kind of do some housekeeping. We'll do the drawings because there are 3 different ones tonight for the Boom in August. If you don't know what that means, it's our cover photo contest that we have every single month. So as you're enrolling new distributors with volume, if you're enrolling new customers, if your current customers are placing an order outside of their auto shipment, all of that counts towards our Boom contest. And you can comment on the cover photo and win Target gift cards, Starbucks gift cards, free product, tons of really great stuff. Hair, skin, and nails, keto energy, keto coffee, whole bunch of really great stuff. So make sure that you are keeping an eye on that Boom contest and go check out the cover photo if you're new, especially because you're probably like, what are you talking about? So we're going to do the drawings for the August winners, people in those Booms. We're going to do that at the very end of this Zoom, so stick tight with me. And then the thing that we're doing a little different tonight is Karen was inspired by a pretty awesome video by a top leader. Her name is Ashley Mayfield. And so once we hear from Karen, I'm actually going to play that video and we're going to watch it together. And that's going to be our team training because although Ashley is my friend and I will have her on my Zoom eventually, she is busy, I am busy, and I think this video is going to start the month off right. And you guys, this is going to be a September to remember. Like, it is going to get crazy. Fall for us is like Christmas Day every single day. As long as you are taking advantage of what is coming your way. Do not tell your team to do things that you're not willing to do. Do not tell your team to do things that you aren't doing yourself. That is not going to make your business skyrocket. That's called managing. That's going into management mode, and you are just going to see people getting angry, getting upset, getting tired, and then walking away. I want you to take your business by the horns and decide what you are going to do for your business daily so that your team is following suit. Your team is going to do the things that you're doing, and they're going to be inspired by the moves that you're making, and they're going to do things based on your action, right? And I mean, that doesn't go to say that people only work if you do. I mean, I had no upline when I got started, and I still don't really have an upline, and that checks in on me ever because I have made it to triple diamond. And so when I first started, I did not have an upline. And so it's not to say that people aren't going to work. If you're not, that's not what I'm saying. But man, if you want to see momentum and action in your business, be the leader who sets the example, and do not look at your team as people who owe you anything, or no one joined this business for you. People join your team for their own why. Maybe to pay daycare, maybe to pay that bill, maybe to help out with mortgage, maybe to pay for their products or to pay off debt. It could be so many things, but I promise you, no one joined your team so they could help you make money. So never, ever look at your team as people that are joining your team to help you go diamond and above. That's not the thing, and you won't be successful. Okay, so I want you to have this mindset going into the fall, going into these crazy busy months, going, okay, I have got to I have to fix my eyes on the things that I want to accomplish. I need to write down my goals. And when I'm accomplishing or going after my goals, my team is going to do the same thing regardless. Seriously, your team is going to follow suit. Your team does what you do. So if you're chilling back, relaxing, and micromanagement, and you're just huffing and puffing because no one's getting any work done, that's what your team's going to do too. But if you're out there in the trenches, throwing bows, and you're messaging the people, you're posting, you're sharing to your story, you're inspiring people on the team page, you're hopping on Zoom, you're getting to events when you don't feel like it, guess what? So will your team. I've seen it over and over and over and over and over and over. Your team does what you do. So even though no one is sitting in my house with me every single day, it's a good thing I hold myself accountable, because there are plenty of days where I could go, I got so much done, And it's like, no, I didn't. But I don't, because I know in the back of my head that truly, like, it's God and the universe watching. If you don't put out the things you're trying to get back in, it doesn't happen. It doesn't work. There is power in teamwork. There is power in positivity, and there's power in doing things together. And so make sure that whatever your goals are, you know, align them with your team's goals and just focus on helping people rank up. So like, I love watching my team get promotions. So congrats to Mara for going executive. That's actually our first rank in the company. It's about $219 a month. And it's having 2 team members under you that have at least 400 in group volume. And that's exciting. There is power in the name of Jesus. Amen. So much power in the name of Jesus. So when you're feeling like you're having the worst day ever, just say his name. I promise you it'll get better just with that alone. And it's actually off topic, but it's actually so true. Like whenever you feel Satan attacking, the best way to get Satan out of your day, out of your life, out of your mind is just by saying Jesus's name. He doesn't like it at all. So like keep that in mind during this month and the months coming up that you're like, I'm going after it. I'm getting it done, because Satan knows when you're trying to get done. He knows when you're about to move mountains, and he can't stand it. So just make sure that you keep God right here first and foremost. But because the devil is not going to like this team for the next year, okay? Because we're going top 100, and he's going to hate it. So I need y'all to pray with me, okay? So congrats to Mara. That's a huge accomplishment, and I know she was so close to Ruby, you guys. So it's coming this month, if not more. And then Karen went Ruby, which for those of you who don't know, that is step number 3 in your steps to success. We want to help you, you know, get started and sign up for your auto shipment so you can get your products for super cheap. And then we want to help you gather your first 4 loyal customers and get your $100 shopping spree. But then step 3 is go Ruby. And a lot of people kind of just like, make it or break it. People will get their shopping spree and then they'll kind of dip out. It's not hard work. But it is, you do have to take action. So it's not easy, but it's simple. It is simple. You just have to stay the course. So she went Ruby, which is, for those of you who don't know, it's having 3 distributors underneath of you who all have at least 400 in group volume. And then that means that you had an overall group volume of at least 2,000. So we're going to just cut to the chase. So Karen, if you can unmute, I'm so excited to hear from you. And just tell us, like, really quickly, not quickly, do it however slow you want. Your name, your rank, which is now Ruby. We just talked about that, but I want you to say it out loud. And then how long you've been in.
Okay, so I'm Karen Monroe. I actually started in late May. I think it maybe May 18th, 20th, 22nd, something like that. I'm a Ruby. Did I already say that?
No, there it is.
So it was, oh yeah, so I'm a Ruby. It's crazy because, you know, I've been, you know, trying to get, I've gotten a lot of customers. Like my first month, I think I got 10 customers. I think I got 10 customers my second month. I got 13 customers in August. And I think 8 of them were in the last week. So,
okay.
But
no, I love that. So I want to go dive into that a little more in a second, but what do you do for a living again?
Oh, okay. So
I want to know.
That's the thing. I'm a pharmacist.
Okay.
So I'm a full-time pharmacist. You know, I make good money, but you know, so here's the thing. My husband and I have been married for 30 some years. He's a full-time student. He's in Sienna's nursing class. I've got 2 kids. They're 20, I don't know, 28 or 29. And then my youngest just turned 25. And you know, you guys all have like small children. They get more expensive. The older they get, they are so expensive because they're in school, they're just starting their jobs, they're not making enough to support themselves yet. You know what I mean? They're trying to get out on their own and they need help, and it is expensive to get them out of the house.
So is that a part of your why? Yeah.
It is.
It is
just because, I mean, just the more money we can bring in, the sooner we can get those kids on their own and get, you know, my husband, he retired a year ago. So
wow.
He hasn't worked full time for the last year. He's a firefighter paramedic. And so he's in the same paramedic to nurse program that Sienna's in, and they're almost done. They'll be done in December and he'll be back to work. But yeah, it's a struggle.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
I didn't know that that's how you met Sienna. I think that's so cool. And yeah, you deserve that time freedom. Like you deserve that time freedom. And that's crazy. I didn't really know any of that. So you're a full-time pharmacist. Your husband is a full-time student. That's busy all in itself. You have 3 kids that you're trying to help
Two
live.
kids.
Huh?
Just the 2 boys.
Oh, I don't know why I said 3. I have no idea why I just said 3. Two kids, and you're trying to help them be, on their own. So yeah, you're busy. And so when you say, you guys, Ruby's a big deal. That's an extra like 400 to 500
Oh yeah.
a month. And
That's paying the cell phone bill, that's paying the internet, that's paying the, the gas bill. But my mom lives with me too. She's 83, almost 84 years old. And so,
wow.
yeah, so we're supporting a lot of people.
Yeah.
I mean, my one son doesn't live here with us. He rents a place, but my youngest son and his fiance, they live in the basement with their dog and new cat, and it's a busy place here.
Yeah.
Did Sienna tell you how I signed up as a DT?
No, tell us. We all want to know.
Okay, so I met her at a picnic. For their classmates, they had a post-semester picnic in May, and she's like, "Hey, something about," she was like selling the coffee. She was working it. She was off on her own on a bench. She was signing people up. She was selling stuff, and she's like, I'm like, "Is that the keto coffee?" She's like, "Yeah." And I said, "I'm interested." And then I messaged her, I Facebook friended her. I think like the next day, I'm like, "Yeah, I want to sell it. I need money." And she's like, "What? Do you want to buy coffee or do you want to sell?" I'm like, I'm in for selling. Sign me up." It was really funny because she didn't work me at all.
No.
You know what I mean? Not at all.
Yeah. And look, now you're one of the rubies.
Yeah.
There are people in this world, if that's not the biggest tip on this Zoom yet, there are people in this world who don't just want the products, they really need the business. And they aren't all going to come to you like Karen did. They're going to be like, "Oh, okay." And then eventually they might, if you ask, join your team, and then they might be a rock star. But it just goes to show that you never know what people are going through and what people need the most, which for you, it was income, and you're like, "I just want to do it." And so you get to use the products and make that extra income. And so you just never know. Like, don't judge people before you ask. That's like my biggest tip to people is you just never know. People say all the time, they wouldn't have asked me. Like, I would have never asked you to join my team. I was super, super negative. I was, I was a hot mess. So just never, ever judge people based on their lifestyle or what they look like or anything like that, because you never know what's going on at home. And so I love that you took off. So from May, June, July, you had pretty much June, July, and August. In 3 months, you went Ruby, basically. That's insane.
Right.
Yes, yeah. Katie, we say that all the time. How did you know? Don't spend other people's money for them. That's like a thing we say at It Works, like stop spending other people's money for them. It's so true though. So tell us, with your busy lifestyle, you're busy working, your husband's busy, you got a busy full house, you're taking care of people and yourself and all these things. So how did you sign? Did you say 13 people in August?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So tell us, I'm going to mute myself. Just tell us like what you did on a daily basis during the month of August to, hold on, someone's unmuted. There it goes. Tell us what you did during the month of August on a daily basis to plant those seeds and get people to say yes to becoming customers.
So I did some haps earlier in the month. I didn't get a lot from them, but it was so funny. One of my coworkers, just out of the blue, she's like, can I still sign up for that coffee? Can you still have the deal on that coffee? I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure." But they just kind of trickled in. These are people that I've been working for a little while. And then when I watched that video, I don't know if it's been a week ago yet, she's like, people got to know what you're selling. And so I started, I got out there. I was doing the live videos. I was texting people that I've got another side hustle. So I was like texting those people, do you want to buy this product? It's like these super reds are so delicious. You're going to love these and they're so good for you. Just, I think the videos and just messaging people constantly, like, "Hey, I know you already get the coffee. Have you thought about adding the chocolate greens?" That kind of thing. But yeah, and so the one that I sold to yesterday, she's like, "Yeah, my sister would really like this too." And then I was messaging like my cousin. I'm like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" Or I gave some samples away at bingo at the family reunion in early August. I'm like, hey, how'd you like that coffee, kind of thing. So I'm still working those people, but
Man,
yeah, it's a thing.
I was so, what, Joe? Oh, I was all of that. Fire, fire, fire. Okay, so do you guys hear, like, this is where most people not mess up. This is where most people don't see success because they're not willing to do all the things Karen just said. Like, listen, she took advice from the video, which we're going to watch together. She took advice. Okay. Most of y'all watch the videos and then you don't take action. You're like, that was such good tip. I'm not making fun of anyone. I'm talking in general. There's a lot of people in network marketing that, including myself, I've done it before too, that watch the videos, they plug into the events, and then they go, that was really great tips, and they walk away. Karen instead was like, those are really great tips. I'm going to apply them. And she took action. So most people think, you know what, it takes massive action, so I'm just not going to do it at all because it probably won't make a difference. She instead was like, I'm just going to take action. I'm just going to ask the people. I'm going to follow up with the people that I gave samples to. So-and-so says her cousin might like it. I'm going to ask her too. Like, you just have to be willing to ask. Make an ask of yourself. And I love that that's all you did. You're just like, I got out there a little bit. I posted videos. I talked about my products. People are going to be like, what are you talking about? Like, why? If you watched my story today, I plugged my daughter's birthday all day today, which was awesome. But then right in the middle of my story, I said, we're watching Princess and the Frog, whatever that movie is. We're watching Princess and the Frog while Mama drinks her skinny coffee. You guys, people are seeing that stuff and they're like, why? Why do you get to drink coffee that makes you skinny? I'm so confused. And like, when you talk in your posts, mention, drip the products in the business a little bit in your posts, and people are going to be like, what are you talking about? So it's just taking those little action steps. So how would a conversation, do you guys have questions, by the way, while I'm thinking of one? If you have any questions specifically, like, ask them in the comments. But I love that you were just like, I'm just going to ask the people. I'm going to post about my products. I'm going to be consistent in that. So what did you go live about when you went live about the products?
I went live about the stuff that I love the most. I've never talked about the ThermoFight X. I've never talked about the skincare, which I use, but I use the berry greens. I use the keto coffee with the chocolates in it. I use the berry greens. I did a couple with the celery, even though I don't love it. But I did it just to show people that we have it. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, I just mostly, and the super res, that's like the one that I've been pushing. I'm like, it is so delicious. I mean, you can't go wrong with it. I mean, just try it. Like, I gave a couple of samples out. I don't even have the single serve packets. I was like putting little scoops in snack bags. I'm like, try this, put this in your water. They're like, oh my God, this is so good. So
yes,
yeah,
people do that.
Yeah.
People
so
do
that
that.
was it.
She's like, that was it. No big deal. 13 customers in August though. You just have to be willing. Like, that's literally the difference between successful and not successful, is people think it's this crazy drawn out process, and it's not. She just was asking. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Sienna said, she's like, you're so close. And I'm like, I'm not close. I need 400 BV. That is a lot of sales. You know what I mean? I never dreamed. I really didn't think I would do it, but
Yep.
I was pushing hard. I was texting and messaging. I was annoying all kinds of people, and I don't even care. I'm like, if you don't want it, I don't care. And that was something that Ashley said. She's like, get over yourself. Not everybody wants your stuff. I'm like, you know what? They don't, but it's not going to hurt to ask them, because you do have to get all the no's before you get the yeses. So that's exactly, I was annoying people like mad. I'm sure. I don't care.
Who cares, right? Like, right? Exactly. Who cares? Who cares? If they're truly your friend, they're going to be like, nah, I'm good. But thank you for asking. You're not.
Like, I can respect that. That's cool.
Exactly. I had a girl order product from me. She actually just texted me. She's really excited. So I said, hey, I do this all the time. But I was like, would you want to have a party? And she straight up was like, yes, I would. Let me get back to you in a couple days. Let me ask my daughter-in-law. She got back to me and said, you know what? We're good. And I'm like, that's okay. You don't have to. I'm not your boss. I'm not going to I'm not going to unfriend you. And so instead I said, well, I'm going to have a party at my house. Do you want to come? And she was like, yes. So it must have been something about like her home. But you guys, people are going to say no. People are going to be like, I'm good, thanks. I mean, I've been judged, mocked, and blocked. Okay, who cares? So move on. Your goals are worth it. So tell us I forgot this. Tell us why Ashley Mayfield's video was, and you can just briefly touch on this. Obviously, it was inspiring, but why did Ashley Mayfield's video give you that push that we're about to watch together?
She, she really just laid it out there. And what I just talked about, people are going to tell you, no, not everyone wants your product. It's okay. Get off your high horse, get over yourself. Just, just ask everybody, take samples with you. Put your face in your profile picture for God's sake, which, I was already doing, but I had only done, I think, one live video, but, I started doing more, and people were like, I could see people watching, so I'd message those people. And even if they didn't, they're like, hey, that was really cool. You're really putting yourself out there. And it's scary. You know what I mean? And that. You said that. It's terrifying. And I actually am very surprised that I got the sales that I did. But it obviously worked. It worked, what she was saying. So
it's such gold. It's just such gold. It's so simple. I think that's why I think it's gold, because everything you're saying is so simple. Like, everyone can get off this Zoom and be like, oh, I'm just overthinking it. Okay, I'm just going to go do it. So then what I love the most, though, and I've done this to people and I've had people do this to me, but when someone believes in you more than you believe in yourself, you get this kick in your ass that you're like, you know what? I can do all things through Christ. You're right. Like, I remember going for diamond and going for double and triple. And if I didn't have one of my best friends, Courtney King, in my ear and in my corner the whole time going, oh, but you can. Today's a bad day, but I know you can do it. And I've done this to my team where I'm like, girl, 1,000 group volume in a week. Oh my God, I'm dying. 1,000 group volume in a week. And they're like, I can't do it. I'm like, yes, you can. Let's break it down. This many people need to sign this much volume within the next 7 days. You can do it. And they're like, you're right, I can't. And they do it. They do it. There's something about people pouring their belief in you that makes you just kind of catapult. So Sienna was telling you, you can do it. And you're like, I don't know. And she's like, yes, you can. So tell us how that made you feel, and just tell us why that felt so important to you that someone was reaching out like that.
Okay. So this whole thing, this whole team that we have here, I guess maybe I did feel like I didn't want to let my team down, that I was, that they were reaching out to help me. And so I should at least put in the work. You know what I'm saying? Just to, we're all gonna move up. I was trying to explain it to my husband last night. I'm like, so when I go emerald, when you go ruby, then I'm gonna go emerald, and then you're gonna get a ruby under you, and you're gonna be emerald, and I'm gonna be, just trying to explain the whole thing to him. And he's like, I really don't know what we're doing here, but that's okay. But that's cool. No, it was just, I felt like I needed to pull my own weight for this team. That's how I felt.
Yep. And it's so inspiring. Like, some of you don't even have team yet, and it's coming. I promise they're coming. And we're going to talk about that in just a second too. We're going to end it with that. But, there is something very powerful. And I think it's so cool that this is a part of my job description, is cheering people on. Like, literally a part of my job description is, you can do it. I believe in you. Even if you don't believe in yourself, I know you can do it because I've seen it be done. I've seen people with more kids, more jobs, more this and that get it done. So I know you can do it. So just a quick tip for you guys that do have team, believe in them and pour it. Just pour the belief into them. Even if you think they're doing okay, just be like, Ross won't let you know you're killing it, and I believe in you, and I know you can do this, and I know that you can accomplish all of the goals you've written down. Pour that belief, because it was a part of, it was watching that video and getting the hustle on, and then Sienna saying, Karen, yes, you can, that helped her, cross that finish line of going ruby, which is such a big deal. So now that you've gone ruby, it's not time to chill. And I know you know that. I know you. Go ahead.
I got a new customer today, so.
Woo! She's like, I know that. Yeah. Shut up. Yeah. Dude, that's where people get off track, is they're like, okay, I did it. I'm good. No, go for emerald, because even if you miss it, you're going to be that much closer, and you're going to maintain that ruby. And we want to see you maintain and go up. So exactly. Now you just got to help 2 people go ruby. So how did you, last question, because someone asked it, how did you get people to become your distributors and join your team?
Oh, my husband and my sisters. I come from a large family. I forced them into it, pretty much. I made them do it. But you know what? I got them a ton of customers. I sent them a bunch of customers, and they all went above the 400, and they're going to get little paychecks next month. But they're working it. They've got people that are just right on the edge. So I think September is going to be like a huge month for all of us, because they've been working it. They've been doing the videos and doing the haps. Especially Susan's doing haps, and Julie's doing videos, and Dan's just watching from afar and in kind of disbelief. But yeah, it's it's my family, and I made him do it.
Yep. And I knew you were going to say something like that. So I was excited for you to say something like that, because most people think that you need 10,000 working distributors to go ruby, emerald, diamond, double, triple, prez. No, you don't. You don't. I hope that makes you guys feel better. You don't. You can sign up just like she did. You can sign up your husband, sister, and who else was it?
My other sister.
Another sister. You can sign up your husband and two sisters and go ruby all by your damn self. You sure can. She's blessed because, yes, she did have a little bit of help, of course. But Dan, that was all you, right?
Oh yeah,
that was all her. She put 400 in group volume under her husband to help herself go ruby. Like, you don't need all of these working crazy on fire. You need a couple of yous. Go ahead.
When we watched Cheyenne Knox a couple of weeks ago, she said the same thing. She said, you need a couple of good distributors, and you need customers, because your distributors are going to sign up and they're going to leave. Going to sign. She goes, I don't even care. And she said, I don't know if anyone watched her when she was on a couple of weeks ago, but I was like, oh yeah, you know what? You're right. You only need a couple of good ones.
You do. That's it. Like, and Julie, I see her on here. She's working it. She's working it. And I know that because I see her plugging in. Yeah, she is. I see her plugging in. I see her commenting on stuff. So I'm saying, like, Dan, though, you guys, was someone that she legit put volume right under so that she could go ruby. So you can have people sitting still. You can have people pulling their own weight, and you can have people making excuses. You deserve the promotion no matter what. So you get it done. So when I went diamond, it was when the charts were, I was just telling Katie this actually. It's when the charts were 24 people. So it took 24 distributors to go diamond. Now it's like 12, and it's so beautiful, and it's just such a blessing. But it was when it was 24 people. And I went diamond with 2 people working. And I'm not exaggerating. 2, my emerald and my ruby were getting shit done. They were making moves, and we were signing up customers left and right. We would have launch parties for people that did join, but we would get some customers at their launch party, and that was about it. Like, that was the people, but we did the work. They just brought the people. So you don't have to have all of these people under you being you. You can have just a couple of yous on you to go diamond and double, and it's awesome. So you just need to find your worker bees, your runners that are like you, and just run with them fast and hard. So is there anything that you want to end on with, or any tips or anything like that, or an aha moment, anything?
No, I think I covered it all. I'm good.
You did good. You're like, nah.
Thanks.
She's straight
I'm good.
She's straight to business. This was really good. Your tips were awesome because they were so simple, and I know that everybody can get off here and apply that. So thank you, Karen. You're the best, and congratulations on Ruby. I'm so excited to see you again and celebrate and dance and do all the things. So thank you. Okay, so we are going to now watch the video that Karen was talking about, and I thought that would just be so cool. I see Cheyenne Knox doing that on her team Zooms, and I'm like, yeah, let's watch a video together and fill up, because it's only 19 minutes and it's like 20 minutes. And so let's watch it together and take notes together. And if you guys have any questions, ask them in the chat. I might pause to be like, wow, that was so good, but probably not, because I want to just hear from her. So let's watch this video together. Let me share my screen. And then at the end of this video, we are going to do the drawings very, very quickly. So, 1 second, let me find, here we go, and key. My computer sucks. All right, here's Karen's message. There's one of my customers. She's in my Bible study. She's like 70. She's amazing. Okay, let's watch this together. Ashley Mayfield is an ambassador diamond in the company. She's crazy, so be prepared. She's amazing. Oh, wait, no, I want to open it all the way. Hold on. Okay, let me know that you guys can see this. Just kind of thumbs up me if you would. Let Let me know that you can see my screen and all that good stuff. Okay. If we have any issues hearing or anything like that, please unmute or post in the chat and let me know.
Hello, everybody. What is up? Ashley Mayfield here. I am so excited to be coming to you on this Thursday morning.
Oops.
And we are going to talk about how to get customers in the next 7 days. Maybe you just started your network marketing business. Maybe you just joined direct sales. And you're like, how the heck do I get started? Okay, I am going to give you 5 tips on how to get customers in the next 7 days. So if you know someone that's new, if you are new, if you have teammates that are new, if you are in a group page, feel free to tag, feel free to share, and let's get this party started. Hello, everybody. As you are logging on, make sure you say hello. If you want to the replay, be like, hey, okay. It is a fantastic Thursday, and I am ready to do this. So we all know, whenever we join this industry, that we are super scared, okay? We all know that. Y'all like my camo? I'm all like, feeling a little friskier. My notes are dropped. We all know that it can be scary. Have you ever been scared to do this business? Oh my gosh. I remember whenever I joined and it was like, oh, I gotta find customers. Like I actually have to talk to humans. I have to go tell them what I'm doing, okay? It can be a little intimidating. It can be scared. This is not going to be a live about rejection. This is not going to be a live about going for no. We all know we need to go for no. We all know that we're going to have people that tell us no, people that say, I don't want your product, I'm not interested. Okay, get off your high horse. Let me just go ahead and pop that bubble now. If you are selling a product, whether it's yourself, whether it's a service, whether it's a product, there are going to be people that your solution does not meet their problem. Get off your high horse, okay? Like, you're going to be fine. Not everybody wants your clothing. Not everybody wants your makeup. Not everybody wants your health and beauty product. Not everybody wants you to coach them or you to do whatever, okay? You have to be okay with that, but that doesn't mean you stop, because we all know that customers are the bread and butter of what we do. If you know that to be true, drop a 1 below, and let's dive in. So number 1, do people even know what it is you have to offer? Now you're like, Ashley, really? Yeah. When you're first starting off, you think about it all the time, you talk to yourself about it all the time, and you expect all the humans in the world to know. And the humans don't know. They don't know what it is that you have to offer, okay? Listen, the rule to sales, and I don't care who you are, if you've ever thought that you sucked at sales, will you drop it 2 below? That is everybody, okay? Like, the few, like 1 out of 100 thinks that they're rock stars, okay? Guys, we all are like, oh my gosh, I can't do that. I don't think I'll ever be able to do that. Here's the deal. The rule to sales is this: the person with the most eyes on them wins. How are you getting the most eyes on you? Now, one of my favorite things is that we can run our businesses now on social media. Like, how prevalent is social media now? The internet is different than it was 10 years ago. Y'all remember AOL dial-up, like age, sex, location? Okay. It is so much different than it was 10, 15. I don't even know when the internet started, so whatever, okay? Like, I don't know, I was in middle school like a week ago. So, you know, people, if you're running your business online, they have to know you, like you, and trust you. That means get rid of your cat profile picture. That means no one wants to buy from you if all you do is have Tweety Bird for profile picture, okay? People have to know you. They got to know your face. Would you follow me if my name was Ashley Boss Big Bala Mayfield? No. You'd be like, okay, this girl's an idiot, okay? I'm sorry. I'm shooting straight with you. If you don't like it, I'm not your cup of tea. Toodaloo, kangaroo. So people have to know you. Then they have to like you. How can they like you if they don't know you? You have to present yourself. You have to get in front of people. And then they have to trust you. You want to know how they trust you? When you start getting vulnerable and sharing things. So in the next 7 days, how are you going to get uncomfortable? Okay, you have to give before you can take. You have to get uncomfortable. You have to stop hiding. Have you ever hid? Like, we get so embarrassed, like, oh, I can't do this. I'm going to sound stupid. You're supposed to sound stupid. You just started. But guess what? If you do it every day for 7 days, do you think you're going to sound better by day 7? Yeah, you are. Okay, like, high five. You're going to be better by day 7. The problem is you psych yourself out before you ever set yourself in the game. You have to get in front of people. How do you get in front of people? I wrote down some examples: parties, blitzing, stories, lives, referrals, email lists. You can run ads. I don't recommend that. I climb to the top of my company without buying a single ad. I don't think that's necessary. Okay, to each their own though, to each their own, boo-boo. You can ask. How many of us just don't want to ask? We're like, okay, I want to do multi-level marketing, but not to my friends and family. Okay, now are those people the first ones that count you out? Sure. They make fun of you the most. I get it. But if you want to be taken serious, you got to go all out in all aspects. Stop thinking that you are going to be successful by creating a separate account. I am telling you right now, it is 2019. Attraction marketing is huge. You have to find a way to fold your product, fold what it is you have to offer into your everyday life, okay? Stop hiding because you're scared. Stop hiding, treating this like a business or treating it like a hobby. You know you need the money. So you have to get in front of people. That's rule number one. Write that down in the chat. Do people even know what you have to offer? Okay. You are thinking about it. You are processing it. You are talking to yourself about it, but you are not sharing it. You have to be bold, which brings me to my second point. Be bold. Okay. Be bold. Be
Okay. So really quickly, how many of you, really quick, how many of you are like, man, I don't even know if people know what I'm doing? Like, be honest in the comments. How many of you are like, dude, I don't know if people know what I'm doing? Like, just be super honest. Because right out the gate, I was like loud about it works. I was almost like too loud, like almost not a good, like I wasn't sharing well on social media, but I definitely told people what I was doing. So Kaylee, yes. Thank you for admitting it. Like, you have to be willing. If people are gonna be like, what are you talking about? I've never even seen you post about it before. So I love that she just said that. I have so many people to contact about it. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to keep sharing. But really, it's so true. How many of us are like, dude, that's so true. I don't know if anybody even knows that I do this. It's like if they go to your profile, they're like, okay. So, okay, let's keep listening.
Courageous. You would be shocked how 20 seconds of courage can absolutely change your life, okay? And so, am I saying that your butthole don't pucker up a little bit? Like, they're gonna make fun of me. Yes, everybody gets that way, okay? It doesn't matter who you are. Like, it's scary to get uncomfortable. It's scary to be bold. It's scary to take a risk, okay? But you have to be bold. So what are ways that you can be bold in the next 7 days? Well, number one is you need to wear your product, whether that's a t-shirt, whether that's clothing, whether that's makeup. If you are a part of a health and beauty company, it's a matter of like drinking stuff in clear bottles. That way people ask. It's a matter of being able to, when you go to your job, are you taking your supplements at your job in front of your coworkers? Are you making your fat burn coffee? Are you making your shake in the break room? What are you doing to be bold in a way to like draw people into you, okay? Yes, you have to go to people. That is part of your process. When you join network marketing, network. That involves people. You have to go to them. Where do I find people? Open your eyes. The humans are everywhere, baby. They're everywhere, okay? They're in the grocery store. They're in the potty. They're shopping. They're at the nail salon. They're at your job, okay? They're everywhere, okay? You have to be bold. And so find creative ways where they can come to you. Always carry samples on you. Always carry a business card on you. One of my favorite ways, I bought a ton of business cards when I first joined, and I handed them out to like 3 people. You want to know one of my favorite ways to get people is get them on my social media. Oh my gosh, are you on Instagram? You want to know one of my favorite things to say? There's 2 things that I have to say whenever it comes to my product, or whenever people are like, oh, what do you do? I'm like, I can tell you, but I have to text you. Guys, I get so scared, okay? And so, when it comes to your product, carry your business card, carry samples, or be like, oh my gosh, I would love to explain, like, that's so exciting, you're looking to lose weight. I cannot even, express to you how we have helped people lose an average of 31 pounds in the last 90 days. Girl, add me on Facebook. I've got to run. I don't care if you gotta run to the bathroom. I don't care if you gotta run to the grocery store, okay? I gotta go, but I'm gonna send you a text later. Guys, get their phone number. Get them on social media. It is so simple to be able to do that. What are other ways that you have to be bold? Some ways that you have to be bold when you're talking to people is stop trying to sell them the cheapest product. Have you ever had that mindset? Drop a 4 below. I don't even know what number I'm on. Let's just go with 4, okay? I remember when I first joined network marketing, I felt like I could only sell the cheapest product. Why? Because I had a couponer mindset. I was like, oh my gosh, no one's going to want to pay money for this because I'm cheap, okay? No, stop selling people's money for them. I will never forget my first year in the business, there was someone who watched my husband lose weight. I knew this lady could not afford it at all. Like, I knew her situation, or so I thought, okay? I was like, she can't afford it. It's $100 a month. Like, it's not going to happen. Do you know she had to slide in my DM 3 times before I ever even took it serious? She bought and she was with us for a year, $100 a month, okay? I thought I knew her living situation. I was like, there's no way she can afford this, okay? Stop spending people's money for them. You have to be bold and you have to go for it. Here's why you need to start high. When it comes to your customers, whether you're selling clothing, sell the top with the bottom. When it's makeup, sell the primer with the foundation with the powder. And here's why. Because when you start high and they're like, oh, I can't afford that, you have leverage. Write that in the chat. You have leverage. You want leverage on your side. You want to be able to start big and work your way down. Why? Because if you start at the cheapest thing and people's knee-jerk reaction is, I can't afford it. I'm telling you right now, you could like put something, you'd be like, Ashley, do you want this? I'd be like, no. And you'd be like, girl, it's only $5. I'd be like, okay, speak to me. Yeah, I'm at the top of my company and I'm on a budget, okay? And so, you know, I want to make sure that I'm having value, that I'm having quality, but it's also cost effective. I like to save a buck. I'm a former extreme couponer, okay? I love a good deal. I will only shop at my favorite clothing stores when it's 40 to 50% off, and I will drop $500 when it's 40 to 50% off, okay? I've got no shame in that. Like, I want to save a deal. But you guys, stop expecting everybody else to think like you. You might be poor. You might be broke. You might pinch your pennies. But guess what? I say pennies. Oh my gosh, my husband the other day, how do you guys say that restaurant? Popeyes. Isn't it Popeyes? Okay, drop a 1 if it's Popeyes. Drop a 2 if it's Pie Pies. My husband said Pie Pies the other day. It took me like 30 seconds to figure out what he's talking. He's like, you know the restaurant Pie Pies. What the heck's a Pie Pie? I don't even know. Anyways, you guys stop spending people's money for them. Okay? You might be afraid to take someone's credit card. You might never give someone your credit card. But don't you dare not be bold to ask for their credit card, okay? You got to upsell people. You got to start people high. And then thank you guys, Popeyes. Thank you, Ellie and Wendy and Valerie, Melissa and Chrissy. Thank you. It's Popeyes, okay? He thinks because he's from God's country, Alabama, that he can call it Pie Pies. He's like, I know Louisiana. I know the South. It's called Pie Pies. I don't even know. Listen, I'm white and I'm from Michigan. And maybe I don't know the South as much as I thought, okay? Like, I am Caucasian and I do a lot of white things. I don't even know how to cook, so maybe I shouldn't say it, okay? My husband's got a palate. He's the chef in our house. And so here's the deal. You have to be bold. You have to be bold when it comes to your customers. You got to not be afraid to go for it. You got to not be afraid to ask for the sale. And you got to upsell, man. If they're like, hey, I can spend $50, cool. You got to be able to get that credit card and be like, look, for $20 more, you could get this. Are you sure you don't want it? You got to try to upsell, okay? You want customers for the next 7 days, you got to be bold. Number 3, you got to use your product. Now, I know that this doesn't apply to everybody because some people can start their businesses immediately and excuse me, burpees, and their products don't come in the mail yet. Listen, don't take this to heart. Some of you are so stick up your butt. You're so like, but Ashley said you have to use your product, and I haven't used it for 31 days, and so I can't talk about my product. No, that's not what I'm saying, okay? I want you to know that you do need to be a product of the product, though. If you want to sell customers, this is why. You can watch the concert on TV all day long, but when you go to the concert, it's a different experience. You can look at your dream car all day long, but baby, when you sit in the car and you licking that leather, and you like, man, this feels good. Okay, you have an experience, okay? You want to get customers in the next 7 days, share your experience. Yeah, feel free to share this with somebody. That's fine. This is for new people. If you want to get customers, you got to tag new people, okay? Share your product. You got to share your experience. You have to be disciplined. Stop with this bull crap of, oh, I'm trying to sell clothing, but I don't wear it because it makes me itch. Get over yourself. Oh, the makeup, but I can't wear all the makeup because it's summer. Get over yourself. I want to take my product, but I just suck at taking supplements. Get over yourself. You are stopping you. You want to know why customers don't want to buy from you? Because you lack consistency. And you want to know what? Yes, you want to be vulnerable. Yes, you want to be real. If you have a cheat meal or you fell off the thing, you fell off the horse, get back up, okay? But you got to be disciplined, man. Get over yourself. You got to have a level of discipline. You got to stop teeter-tottering. You treat this like a hobby, you're going to get hobby results. You want some customers, you want some people to take you serious, baby, you better go all in. They better see you on Facebook Lives and stories, making your product, drinking your product, taking your product, wearing your product. Like, you have to use your product. You got to get results. What results do you want? Do you need to get a little bit more fit and your butt looks a little bit better in them leggings? Like, what is it going to take? You are not getting results and you are not showing people how you feel, how your experience is, how happy you are, how it's bettering your life, how it's changing your life, how it's making an impact in your life. Girl, boy, what are you doing? Okay. You also have to be knowledgeable. Stop with this garbage of, yes, there's ignorance on fire, but you got to at least know how to be resourceful. Some of you aren't successful, and it's not because you don't have resources. We have the most time, we have the most money, we have the most resources, we have the most joy that we could ever have in all years history. In 2019, you are not resourceful. You don't have to know all the information. I can't start my business because I don't know where the material is made from. Get off your high horse. You got to just know how to access the information. You don't have it all. Listen, I'm a bear of very little brain. I don't even know every report in my back office. I don't know every ingredient in my product. But you know what I do know? I know how to find that information like that, okay? So that's number 3. You got to use your product. Number 4, you got to take care of your customers, the people that you do have, okay? You want more customers in the next 7 days. How are you taking care of the ones that you have? Because when you are putting that out there and you have that mindset of, I'm going to take care of what it is that I have, I assure you it is easier to take care of what you have and then go find new. So how does taking care of what you have correlate with getting you a customer in the next 7 days? Are you writing handwritten notes? Are you sending your new customer samples? Are you sending them discounts in the mail or to your website or to your boutique or to your online store, whatever, okay? Are you letting them know of all the ways they can take advantage of taking care of them, not only now when they first sign, but, if they're on an auto ship, you're not just waiting until the auto ship renews, and then you're like, oh, are you still going to buy? Please, my money. No, stop making it about you. When you take care of your customers, boo-boo, they're going to take care of you. And don't think that you need 500 customers to start this, you guys. It starts with 1, the power of 1. The problem is you want 500 customers in the next 7 days, and you haven't done anything to get 500 customers in the next 7 days, okay? You made one freaking post, your profile picture is Tweety Bird, and you refuse to text people. Get off your high horse. You want to get customers in the next 7 days? I promise you right now, as God is my witness, if you implement everything that I'm saying to you and you go all out in the next 7 days, you're going to sign some customers. I am telling you right now, who's going to put it to the test? Drop a 5 below. Go all out. You got to take care of your customers. You got to make sure it's not just about a transaction. It's not just about them making money or you making money and getting money from them. It's not about you taking something from them. It's about you adding value. Make sure you're setting them up for success. They know how to wash your product. If it's clothing, they know how to take care of the products or utilize the products. If it's makeup, if it's health and beauty, you set them up for success, how to take the supplements, what days they do it, how often they do it, the side effects of stuff, okay? Because listen, and people are like, oh, the side effects? Yeah, because getting healthy doesn't have the same side effects as getting fat, okay? When you start getting healthy, you might poo-poo a little more than normal, okay? Your body might be detoxing from some junk, okay? Doesn't mean your product broken. In fact, it means your product's working, okay? So are you taking care of your customers? Your customers are your future word of mouth, your future referrals, your future business partners, and if you are not taking care of them, you are losing an opportunity. You are losing a piece of the pie. If you think about these 5 things, they are all a pie. Mama likes her pie. Okay, I love me some pumpkin pie. It's my favorite food. This is just a piece of the pie. So you can sit here and you can say, oh, how am I going to get in front of the most people? You can get in front of the most people that you want, but if you never ask, people just know you're not offering them. You're not asking them, okay? And, if you're not bold, you can wear all the clothes all you want, but if you're not bold in talking about it, like, what's it matter, okay? All these things tie together. We're talking to people who join network marketing, who join direct sales, who want to make a difference. People who want to be able to say, I want to make $500 a month. I want to pay my mortgage. I want to pay my rent. I want to put my kids in a better school. Okay, that's what this industry has the ability to do. You got to make sure you take care of your customers. It is so freaking important. Get them on all various, social media platforms that you have. Care about their family. Be invested in their why. Why do they want your clothing? Why do they want your makeup? Why do they want your supplements? Why do they want your beauty products? What is their why? Do they want to lose 50 pounds because they have health scares and they want to be around for their kids? When you make an investment into their why, it becomes so much more than a transaction. It becomes so much more than just a buy my product. You're going to want to hold them accountable. You're going to want to make sure they're disciplined. You're going to want to take care of them. Last but not least, have freaking fun. Man, you want some customers the next 5 days, next 7 days? You need to have some fun. You got to tell your face what's up, okay? Some of you are like, I'm going to do it. No, you got to tell your face what's up, okay? Go have fun. Go make mistakes. Go fail forward. Go for the no. Go for the no. Stop being so focused on the outcome and do the work. I'm giving you tips and tricks on how to do the work. You cannot control the results, but you sure as crap can control the work. So I love you guys. Share this with someone that's brand new. Share this with someone that you want to get set up for success. Share this with someone that you want their business to explode. I love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.
That was good. Okay, hold on. Let me stop my share. Okay. That was so good, you guys, right? Oh, hold on.
Why are you so scared of not sleeping?
Hold on. Now it wants to play other stuff. I'm obsessed with David Dobrik. I can't talk. Okay. So wasn't that so good? If you thought that was so good, drop a 1 in the comments. I'm going to be Ashley Mayfield. Drop a 1 in the comments. That was amazing. She brings the fire every time she talks. And she's always straight to the point, cutthroat, and just tells you what to do and get it done. And she's a top earner with the company. So I would take that pretty literal and pretty seriously. So I was super excited to put the names in the Boom drawing while that video was playing. And then I was like, no, I can't. I'm sharing my screen. Everyone will see me doing that and not the video. So give me just a second, you guys. Zoom. Tell Katie that we're doing it. She's like, will you let me know? Okay. So we get to pick winners every single month. Please make sure you're in. Oh, yes. Thank you for clearing that up. What did I miss? Okay, yeah, we're doing the drawings right now. So please make sure that you're taking advantage of this month's Boom contest. So it's going to be, I'm telling you, I remember it was a couple months ago, we gathered 12,000 new volume in 1 month. I want to hit a record, you guys. I want to hit a record. This month, I know we can gather 15,000 new group volume as a team. I want to have 15 drawings this month. Okay, 15,000. And listen, if we hit 15,000 by the 30th, I'm going to do a drawing, and that's going to include, this is going to be everyone that contributed to that 15,000. If we get 15,000, I'm going to do a drawing for something I'll just tell you. It's going to be a brand new, beautiful Michael Kors purse, okay? So make sure you hustle, homie, because if we hit 15,000 by the 30th, I'm going to give away a Michael Kors, and I'm so excited. I've never done that before for a Boom contest, but I know we can hit it. I know we can do it, and I'm going to win that. Sorry, y'all. She said I'm going to win that. Okay. Hey, speak it. Tell God, like, hey, that's my purse. I'm so serious. I'm so excited because I want to hit 15,000. We've hit 12. We've hit 10 a few times, or a lot of times. We've hit some pretty big numbers, but it's time to go 15,000, okay? And with September here, this is going to be a September to remember, but we have to take Ashley's video, Karen's tips, and go apply it. Go apply it to your everyday. It's a lifestyle. Someone said that earlier. I think it was Mara. Make this a lifestyle. When I go out and about, I mix my collagen with my water at restaurants. She mixes her hydrate for her son's football games in front of the moms. I take my keto energy at my son's school. I'm like, hey, it's just me drinking this pixie stick full of goodness. When I take my coffee to his school, it's without a doubt, maybe it's because it's full of teachers, I don't know, but they'll always go, oh, coffee, that sounds so good right now. I'm like, oh, this isn't regular coffee. This is fat burning coffee. And I say that every single time. And they're always like, wait, what? So make sure, and when you're out and about and people compliment my skin, I say, hey, I use this really great skincare. Can I text you? I love getting people's information like Ashley was talking about. When someone says, I go, you know, you were such a great server. It was so awesome to get to know you. I think you would be so good at what I do. Would you mind adding me on Facebook and we can have a conversation? My mission is to get as many people as I can on Facebook that I meet out in public. I love meeting new people because that's how we grow our network. That's how we grow our business, essentially. So, all right, I'm going to share a screen again, and we're going to pick 3 winners. And I'm so excited to see who wins. Okay, so I always forget the order that we do it in. Is it prize first, then the person? Yes. So you can win product of choice. There's hair, skin, and nails, Confianza, collagen, Keto Energy, Starbucks, Target. So what did you win? I'm going to write this stuff down. Keto coffee, an entire bag of keto coffee. Okay. All right, let me write this down. And then let me delete that. We're going to see who won it. These are people who contributed to the August Boom Contest. So if you're like, wait, it's just August. Okay, we were just behind on that. I want to do it here on Zoom. And this drawing is Angel, Arnisha, Susan, Alicia, Heather, Sienna, Tabitha, Kaylee, Laura, Katie, Nikki, Julie, and Shajnat. God, I hope I'm saying that right. Okay. So that was for Keto Coffee winner. And then who wins it? Sienna. Nice. She's a hustler, y'all. Okay. So that is, okay, go away, please. Dude, go away. The screen. Okay, there we go. So that is for that. Now the next prize. Ooh. Confianza is my jam. For those of you who don't know, like I use that product every single day. I'm not just saying that, like I actually do. That is my baby cakes. All right. So let's see who won it. And this is Sienna, Katie, Tabitha, Julie, Taylor, Wysong, I think that's how you say it, and Taylor Thompson, Karen, Abby, Nikki, Dresha, and Angel. Nikki, congratulations. Yay. And if you're on here, because I can't see all the screens, make sure you say something in the chat, like, yay, I'm so excited, or something. Go away. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me move this. There we go. All right, last drawing, and then we're gonna go get on the family call because I'm so excited. They're gonna announce something pretty cool. I can feel it. Wow, no products of choice. I am like shocked. That's crazy. Go away. Hold on, you guys. It like keeps popping down and getting in my way. Okay. And the winner in this drawing is, oh my God, lots of people. Stephanie Mazurski, Abigail, I hope I'm saying this right, but Lovian. If that's really your name, like I'm so jealous. Lovian, Rob, Kaylee, Jenna, Sienna, Katie again, Dresha, Abby, Shaznet, Autumn, Tabby, Heather, Tabitha, Courtney, and Kaylee. Stephanie Mazurski, I already said that right. Okay. Who wins that? Abigail. Oh, fun. I love it. We had like different winners. We usually don't, yay. Completely different winners than usual. Like all new. Okay. And Mark just went live, so we're going to be able to hop on that. You guys, thank you so much for being on. Keep plugged in. Yes. Yay, Abigail. Congratulations. Stay plugged into these team Zooms every Sunday. We'll see you next Sunday. But until then, remember that we have our Tuesday power hours and our Thursday power hours, and we're going to have a great online party this week too. So keep a lookout for all those in Better Together. Thank you guys so much for being on. I love all of you. Thank you for your tips, Karen. Congrats to Mara and Karen on promoting. Let's make this the best month ever and a September to remember. Now, go get on Mark Pentecost Family Call, which is right on his Facebook page live. I love you guys. Happy Sunday. Let's kill it for the rest of the month and win a Michael course. Bye. Have a good night.